Y'all fucked up. Like I want all video game publishers to know that you have fucked up. You done fucked up, bitch. You fucked up. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chauncey Eugene Smith Jr., also known as Mr. Clean for some strange reason. I have no idea. You tell me why. Why do you think? And this is Clean State of Mind, where we talk video games, tech, and people. Today, we're talking about video games. Now, for many of you who are video game fans, you are aware of a thing called loot boxes. And a while ago, a game called Star Wars Battlefront 2 came out and set the world on fire, but not in the way that they wanted it to.
They're saying all the DLC is going to be free. They're definitely making steps in the right direction. But this is EA, okay? They'll find some way to fuck it up. They found a way to fuck it up.
You see, this game had a very interesting feature, let's call it. See, where in normal games, you play the game and you earn abilities, unlockables, costumes, normal stuff way back when, video games were cool. But no, in this game, they decided, you know what? Nah, everything, and we mean everything, that you earn in this game will be through loot boxes. These specialized crates that will, in fact, give you upgrades, abilities, costumes, characters. But if you didn't feel like, taking the hundreds of hours in order to grind and acquire the multitude of loot boxes it would have taken in order for you to upgrade all of your stats, you could just pay for it. Or in other words, it was pay to win. Now, for some of you, you're wondering, what's so wrong with that? Well, if you put in $100 in the game and I put $0 in the game and you have an advantage, isn't that kind of fucked up? I already paid $60 for the game, so why would I have to pay more money so that I can have a decent time in this multiplayer game? Now, of course, this practice isn't anything new. It's been in the mobile market forever, and it has slowly crept its way into video games, starting with the ever so popular horse armor in Elder Scrolls of Oblivion. Now, of course, being the greedy assholes that they are, these things have only gotten worse. And now you can find microtransactions in almost every single AAA video game on the market. I mean, just look at EA's wonderful sports library, where every single one of their sports game pretty much has a pay-to-win game mode. A game mode specifically for all of you fucking idiots that spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on these card packs or VC and 2K. Yeah, you bastards too. People like you that fuck over everybody else and force everyone to have to either fall in line or just stop playing altogether. Now, this article is on Lexology, and basically I'm going to read just the short paragraph in the beginning. The worldwide loot box controversy continues after the Dutch and Belgium gambling authorities announced enforcing action on loot boxes this week and the week before. A new loot box bill was introduced in Minnesota, USA this week. The bill joins other legal legislative efforts in the USA which were introduced since the global loot box debate peaked in the second half of 2017. The short summary describes the most notable political and regulatory reaction to the loot boxes in the USA so far, including the newly introduced Minnesota bill. Thanks to EA and the also wonderful Star Wars license, stuff like this has finally come into light, and the average person finally knows. And so perhaps, maybe, we might get a game where more you play it, the more you earn. And there's no other way to earn these type of things without actually experiencing the game, which I feel like is the entire point of playing. Why else would you play the game but not to play it? If you spend money on it and you get everything, then what the fuck is the point of playing? Now, there are some of you who think, there's this, you're taking this way out of proportion. It's not gambling. Yeah, yes, it is. It is legitimately a slot machine, especially on mobile. On mobile, it's even more blatant. But in video games, it's getting to the point where you are spending a certain amount of money for a chance to receive something. And of course, you have no idea what you are getting for an exchange of money. And then some people will say, well, you can't exchange that for actual money, so then it's not really gambling. There are a multitude of accounts on Xbox, PlayStation 4, and PC that are sold based on the collection that they received from the loot boxes. Just look at the Counter-Strike skins. That was taking a digital, worthless artifact and turning it into money. Well, it's just you can just play the game and earn it. You don't have to do it. Well, that's not the point. You don't have to go to a casino, but people go to a casino, and there are rules and regulations for that practice of gambling, which this is. And if you don't think so, have a nice day. Now, the only problem I foresee with this is that the government is now going to have some kind of regulatory body on video games as a whole. So there might be some downsides to this. I don't know yet, but for a person like me, I feel like some companies just need a good smack on the head to wake them up. If you didn't know, I'm so fucking happy about this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I love it. So what do you think? Are loot boxes gambling? And are you happy or upset that the government is getting involved? Like this video if you liked it. Dislike if you didn't. This is Clean State of Mind, where we talk video games, tech, and people. Peace, love, and soul.
They found a way to fuck it up.